I once did stand-up at a battle of the bands because I was funny.
Yeah.
And I said, stand-up is easy. I've seen stand-up. I can do it. And it went so poorly that I haven't done stand-up since.
Was
this
it
14
emotionally
years ago.
scarring?
Yes.
Really?
I was like, oh, I'm not funny.
Did you?
Huh. That went poor. Obviously, nobody reacted.
There was no part of you that like, justified it in your head. Like that was just a bad place to do stand up. People were there to see their friends' bands, and I tried stand up, and it was wrong. My timing was bad, but I'm okay.
My timing was bad, but in
comedic.
terms of when the jokes happened,
So you like walked off stage.
I was like, wow, that was eye-opening. Walked right into an accounting class. I'm like, well, I guess I should be doing this with my life.
Do you remember any of the jokes that you told?
Yeah, I think I told you this. I definitely had a video of it that my friend started to take and stopped because it was going so poorly. But
God, can you find that video?
No, it would mortifying. I would put that on Patreon for $100,000 each. What was one of the jokes? It was, oh yes, I think I told you this joke. It was my impersonation of a deaf rock star. I can't hear you. No, seriously, I can't hear you. It's not bad, but it definitely didn't play well on the day. And then there was one about how I live in LA, but I drive to college up north, and that the drive usually takes 6 hours, but the way I drive, 5 hours and 58 minutes.
That's not terrible.
That's fine. People wanted to hear music. They didn't want my nervous Jew ass up there waxing comedic or philosophical, because I started questioning how well I'm feeling nervous just conjuring up. There's like a deep
big
recess.
Was the crowd?
It's too big. It was too big. It was like 800 people.
That's
So when there's 800 people in a huge auditorium, they're all here to hear
that was
music.
your first time?
First
Were you
and
nervous
only.
before?
Yes, of course I was nervous. I remember my friend was organizing
Why did you accept this job?
So my friend was organizing it, and he's like, oh, in between the music, while like people are setting up for the bands, let's get some comedy.
Terrible time.
I have a funny friend.
Right.
And then, oh my God, so mortifying. I went to like a planning meeting about the show where he's like wanted to vouch for me. And then he was like, then my buddy Amir will do stand up. And then they were like, can you like give us a few samples of what you'll do? I'm like, basically I'll talk about this. I don't know. The jokes haven't like been fleshed out yet. I was too nervous to even perform it at the meeting. I fucked up so bad. I was nervous before, terrified when it started, and sad when it ended. There was no redemption. It never ended well.
You knew the jokes when they asked what they were going to be, right?
Yes, and I was too scared to say them for fear of them not doing well.
I'll do something about driving.
It'll be like, kind of like, but not really this, because this isn't funny unless you guys like it.
It's 6 hours, but the way I drive is 5 hours, 58 minutes, but I'll change it.
Like, the way I deliver it on the day will be good.
Was that a laugh? Was that a laugh?
No, sorry, I'm eating a chip.
All right.
It was bad. Anyway, don't do stand-up.
No, hold on. I have more questions.